viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news. For those who subscribe, want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button below. And now the news in details. More doctors to leave Nigeria as COVID-19 gets worse in United States of America. More doctors are likely to leave Nigeria as coronavirus gets worse in the United States of America. This would be in addition to an estimated 9 million Nigerians who left the country between 2014 and 2018. As the COVID-19 pandemic takes its toll across the globe, health officials in the U.S. had warned that the country's coronavirus death tolls could rise above 100,000 people as a result of this development, instead of shutting its door against migrants as it did previously. America is luring foreign medical professionals seeking to work in their country. Following reports in March, the U.S. was inviting medical professionals from other parts of the world, including Nigeria, to help in the fight against COVID-19 pandemic, which has claimed thousands of lives in that country. The president of the Nigerian Medical Association, NMA, Dr. Francis Faduyule, said people had the right to work anywhere they choose. He, however, called on the government to strengthen the country's health system to encourage more medical practitioners to stay behind. This is even as inquiries at the U.S. Embassy showed that only doctors and nurses who are already processing exchange and visitor programs in the U.S. are encouraged to seek the visa approval now, but potentially this could impact negatively on the Nigerian health sectors, as in the last 5 years, many doctors, among millions of other Nigerians, have left the country for greener pastures. Already, the U.S. health system relies heavily on immigrants, who make up 17% of all healthcare workers, and more than 1 in 4 doctors, according to a report. Dr. Joe Uba, a medical doctor with the Abia state government, said he was looking forward to relocating from the country like many of his colleagues. He identified Saudi Arabia and the United Kingdom as the preferred destinations for his colleagues. However, with the growing interest of the U.S. on foreign medical professionals, priorities will begin to choose for Nigerian doctors who are yearning to live for greener pastures. I think every doctor would like to leave if given the opportunity. It is the cost of moving that is the problem. You could spend not less than 2.5 million naira to process it. But they pay very well, especially in Saudi Arabia, Dr. Huber said. Also, Joseph Simon, not real name, an Abuja-based lawyer, has just returned from the UK, where he registered for an LLM program. He hoped to stay back there after studies. My short visit to London was to understand the procedure to relocate. I can now return to Nigeria if things improve. The best way is through the master's program, he said, citing UK's new policy, which allows postgraduates to stay up to 2 years after graduation in search of job. Data from the National Bureau of Statistics shows that 1 million individuals left the country in 2014. In 2015, 2 million also left. In 2016, the figure of immigrants dropped to 1 million, but rose marginally to 1 million in 2017 and increased to 2 million in 2018. While the number of departures recorded for the country between 2014 and 2018 may not be permanent, the figure is higher than the numbers between 2005 and 2010, which remained between 900,000 and 100,000 migrants. Data analysis of Nigerians living for greener pastures showed that people leaving the countries are not restricted to skilled individuals. Even the unskilled are leaving the country in droves from both the regular and irregular means. For instance, The National Agencies for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons reported that about 2,894 persons were rescued from irregular migration between 2014 and 2018. Of this figure, 330 cases were reported in 2014, 285 in 2015, 320 in 2016, 1104 in 2017, and 855 in 2018. These were persons who were involved in sexual exploitation outside Nigeria, external prostitution, forced labor outside Nigeria, armed conflict, illegal immigration, and smuggling. According to the Nigeria Immigration Service, about 4 million Nigerians were issued with new passports between 2014 and 2018. But besides being a national identification and travel data, this indicates travel source state or regular departure point of most Nigerians. A breakdown of passports issued between 2014 and 2018 showed that the Southwest has the highest number at 650,000 new passports issued. Lagos has the highest number of 1 billion, followed by Oyo State, Ogun State, Osun State, Ondo State, and Ekiti State. The South-South came second, with Edo topping at 172,435 new passports. About 158,304 received their passports from Delta State, while 157,177 received in Rivers State, followed by Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, and Cross River State. The Northwest came third, with 484,766. Kano received 169,941 within the period, while Kaduna State got 1,110,000, Katsina 68, and Jigawa, Kebbi, and Zamfara State. In the southeast, Enugu and Imo received fourth highest number of new passports issued at 444,228, while Imo had 128,049. Enugu was second with 99,416. Others are Anambra, Abia State, Ebonyi State. In the North Central, 320,024 new passports were issued. Out of these numbers, Plateau had 109,016, while Niger had 77,354. Others are Kwara State, Kogi State, Benue State, and Nasarawa State. Also, 511,059 new passports were issued in the Federal Capital Territory. In the same period, the Northeast had 137,332 new passports. Borno recorded the highest number with 29,977, followed by Gombe. Others are Adamawa State, Bauchi, and Taraba State. Major destination for Nigeria report shows that countries such as United States, UK, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Cameroon, Italy, Cote d'Ivoire, Benin Republic, Australia, and Canada are top destinations for skilled Nigerians, while some European and Asian countries are top destinations for Nigerians without much skills. The Canadian government estimates that Nigeria ranks third in the country that have received the highest number of Canadian Express entry in 2018. Under the ITA scheme, which is usually offered to software engineers and developers, behind China and India in second and fourth respectively, while 6,025 Nigerians received the offer, 6,248 Chinese and 41,675 Indians received it the same year respectively. Wow. So guys, what is your own take about this? What do you think about this thing? You can see that in all countries, you can see that Nigerians is really taking the top stage. You know, Nigerians are always on the high rank. You can imagine this. And the most unfortunate part of it is that Nigerian people are leaving their country. Like, if you see the number of people that are leaving Nigeria, you baffles that, oh, Nigerian leaders need to do something about it. But here we are. There is nothing they can do about it. So guys, what do you think about this? What is your own take? But at the same time, I think they said no visa for Nigerians, that we are bad people. So why should they request doctors from the same criminal countries? That's a question that we have to ask ourselves. Kindly drop your comments in the comment section below. For those who subscribe, I want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you and also enjoy your Easter with your family. Always stay safe at all times. Thank you very much.